What's up, good people? It's your boy Lost OSS 980, other side of sports. It's me, it's Aaron. We in the building, rocking out. Had to get this joint up. Dog, Juneteenth, we off, Aaron.
I'm off every day.
Hey, dog. Hey, listen, bro. If I just quit the mod, dog, you're not gonna let me go homeless, right? You're gonna take care of me. So,
Dog, I got the key to the kingdom.
dog, you just, dog, I do whatever, dog.
Oh, you gotta
I,
no, you can't.
I
You know,
shine shoes.
you know they're
I
not gonna
just
let you get away with that.
I just need I just need at least like I just need to make like
Nigga said I do
I need to
anything.
make like 6K a month, dog, just to stay out the doghouse, dog. I fall behind under that. I might I don't know, bro.
Nigga said I do anything.
It's hard. Hey, yeah. Dog, we going for like 3 trips. We going to Spain this year. All
God, damn.
crazy type stuff,
Whole family,
dog. Yeah.
dog, playing for
I'm
three
about to just
three
I'm about to
flights is
just
crazy.
dog, I'm about to just stand on the corner with a cup in my hand, dog. It just help me, please, dog. Oh, bro. What you doing tomorrow, dog? You trying to play some golf?
I go record playing some golf, but I ain't swinging in no golf club.
Hey, Aaron, guess what, dog? I got some content for us now. I got some content. We got some questions to go through
Oh,
today. This joint, I seen it, Aaron. I just shook my head, but this is I guess Joy Taylor was on the podcast with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. Let me put this joint up so you can see this. See this, dog. Let me get this joint here 1 second. All right. All right. You good?
Pay for the men. When do we pay for the men? A friend of mine was on her dating journey and she went out with a man twice. He paid for everything, wined and dined. On the third date, they spent a day together, ordered a bunch of things, had some drinks, had a good time. Let's call it a couple $100. She had to put her card down for this particular place. So when they went to pay, he was like, oh, your card is down. And now she didn't speak up and ended up paying for the bill. They had plans for another date. He texted her the next day and was like, I don't really see a long-term future with you. I don't really want to waste either of our times. I think you're great, but I don't want to keep our date for next week that we had plans, which I think is very respectable. Most people just ghost. So she's talking to me about it. And she's like, but he did stick me with the bill. I was like, what are you talking about, stuck you with the bill? How did you leave paying? I was like, just text him and say, oh, okay, well, cool. Thank you for saying that. Had a great time too. But like, here's your split for Saturday. There's no possible way he thinks that she's just paying for his presence. He got upset, did not send her the split, and in fact went and sent her the receipts for the last 2 dates.
What are your thoughts on that, Aaron?
as he should.
Went out on the date, paid for the first 2 drinks, paid for the first 2 joints. Then third joint, they go out. She pays. He questions her paying. She pays anyway. Then next day he hit her and just like, hey, I don't think it's gonna work out. And fade like Jordan in the fourth quarter. She then texts him the bill, talking about it need to split this joint. Dog, that's why you can't be dating no broke youngins, dog. If the
Even
youngin
youngins
ain't got
that got bread, they entitled. They entitled, dog. I told you about a similar. not super similar, but kind of similar situation that happened to me. But the scales was tipped way in the other direction.
Okay,
Like,
share me give me the context so I can.
so I was hanging out with this youngin,
Okay.
and this is when I was a little more out of control. So it's she's staying in hotels 3,000 a night, like 5-star dinners, two
We
times
need that back, dog. That's my salary, dog. Give me that. I need that.
dog. But I'm not bringing nothing up. I'm not asking for nothing. One time
Uh-huh.
she had to pay for something that was like $20, $30, and the youngin hit me like,
Hold on.
I swear to goodness, I
You
can't make
sent her
this
to
up.
CV. She was on a CVS run.
No, 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 no. It wasn't that. It wasn't.
Oh,
See, you, because
oh,
that's $60, not $30. But
okay.
moving on. Like it was something like I can't remember what it was, but it was something inconsequential. And I was like, I'll give it to you, but I had forgot it.
Uh-huh.
My memory, I forgot.
Yeah,
And
give me
like
some soap or something regular.
something super slight. Now keep
Uh-huh.
in mind, we talking about like 10, 15K in. Not that I'm spending necessarily on the young end, but she's
You
in the
was out
mid.
here. You was tricking out here.
No, 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 no. See, you misconstruing it. I'm not. She wasn't getting that. I'm saying if I'm staying here and she there, she not staying there on her own.
Okay.
She
It was a co-op
or if
joint.
I'm going here to
Co-op.
eat, this is just where
Oh
I'm
yeah.
eating,
I
and she
mean,
there.
you eating there too. We
Yeah,
just paying for two. You just happen to be with me
they know
while
my
I'm
face when
spending
I
the
come in the
bread.
joint. Like, oh, welcome.
Okay,
You know what I mean? So it's just the places
okay.
I be. It's not no tricking type stuff, nothing like that. Don't get that.
Okay. She was just reaping the benefits of
Right,
proximity.
being in the mix,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
But
okay,
she's not cutting no checks at any point. Like,
okay.
not paying for nothing.
She just tagging along, though. My
And when
buddy. She my buddy out here.
when this youngin asked me for that 20, $30, my whole dog. When I tell you she got herself eliminated from the from the multiverse immediately, dog. Immediately, I sent the joint. I sent the $30, and then she no longer was. It was over with. And then she would hit me like, "Is everything okay? Like, is everything fine? Did I say anything? Did I do anything?" I was like, "Nah," like, because I wasn't mad, but it
Uh,
just
it
completely
was just
changed
an
the way I
eye
look at her.
opening. Yeah. So that's the thing too.
It's entitlement.
I'm telling you that the dude probably peeped it in the whole situation. Because if Youngin really didn't want to pay, and it wasn't in their heart to pay, dog, the Lord like a cheerful giver, dog. Not Batman's who be trying like, okay. He probably peeped it and was like, yeah, we already went out to dinner twice. I already spent like, first of all, it's not cheap, dog, to go out to dinner. I'm so glad I'm
Especially not
broke,
in DC.
dog. That joint can kill your pockets, dog. You can go out. We had our anniversary last week. 9 years, been married. Time go fast though.
Dang,
That
man.
joint go quick, right? I probably had the best wedding ever, dog.
Are y'all doing a 10-year?
We might have to, dog.
You
We might
got
have
to.
to go back. We went out to dinner. Dinner 200. Earn. I'm like, hold up. If a Bama do this 2-3 times a week,
It's out of
you
control.
finished.
Finished.
Your check garnished, dog. Not by Uncle Sam. Just going
For the
out, dog.
thirst.
All we had was 2 entrees, 1 appetizer, and I think I might have had a brew. She had like a glass of wine. It was slight, dog. Junk was 200, dog. We wasn't even at a 5-star joint. We was like at the 4.5-star joint. So I'm like, I can imagine, like, you do that 2-3 times a week, dog. You panhandling after that, dog, on the side of the road, cause it ain't no way. So the dude probably peeped. She was like that, and was like, "Oh nah, I'm done with this joint, dog." Cause this youngin don't. She just entitled, or she don't even want to pay for dinner. Like one time, already spent 600. First of all, it's more. That's just dinner. He probably spent like 600 on dinner, driving, gas, all the extra stuff. You know, you could easily be a G in a hole. So he probably,
Easy.
nah, I'm done. I'm done with this joint. And she had the audacity, the unmitigated goal. to send a, I'd have just, I don't know what I'd have said, bro. But it wouldn't have been nice.
What
I,
they need to talk about was if he clipped or not. They left that part out.
if he clipped, what you mean? Oh, if he hit the joint?
Yeah,
I, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, dog.
because 3 days is that they left that element out. For a lot of dudes, 3
Three
days
days
is the
is
cutoff.
the threshold.
It's like, all right, you know, what we doing here? She's like, oh. She probably gave him the cousin hug. It was like, okay, see you
The
next time.
cousin, huh?
He was
Not if
like,
you
oh,
spend
okay.
600.
She
Nah,
paid the last day, but I'm saying like
dog.
three
Yeah.
is usually the cutoff. If nothing happens, it's like, okay, we're not gonna do this.
You don't get a kiss on the cheek or nothing. You a long hug. You just
Nah, we don't want no kiss on the cheek.
you
We don't
right.
want no hug. We want to go upstairs. What we do? What we doing here? Oh, nah, okay. Ain't no fourth date for you.
Dog, that's how it is out here now.
It gotta be because they'll take and take and take and take. They'll take.
Ain't no for no
There's no
false
limits to
cut
what
up.
they'll take.
No.
So I want to take something too.
A man's money is like a woman's body, dog.
We can't say that on the air, but
You can't.
the fact, nah, I mean that's what the investment is. Early on,
Yeah.
anyway. Early on, when you don't really know anybody, there's no feelings really.
Yeah, dog. That drink. I'm sure he peeped and was like, oh nah, this drink gold digging. She digging for gold. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I gotta commend the Bama though. I never heard of a Bama that hit her and be like, I don't want to waste your time. We're not gonna do the fourth date. Usually, I just disappear, like Houdini. Youngins start calling me Houdini
They
because when I
be
change
trying.
my mind, I'm out.
You said you
I
said
never
what?
existed.
You said before they even get wind of it, this Bama done made exited. He done exited stage left. I ain't mad at you, bro. That drink, it sounds like it's treacherous out there. It sounds treacherous out there. I don't got no deal with it. Uh Other joint I seen, dog, this youngin Bama's, she charging Bama's $150 for haircuts to sit in her lap while she cut their hair.
To sit in her lap,
Yeah,
like little
she's
kids.
the youngin. Yeah, got the youngin sitting in the lap and she cutting their hair and beard and all that stuff.
Oh, she sit in your
150.
lap while she cutting your hair, or you sit in her lap.
She sitting they lap.
You got video of this?
It's just a picture,
Is
dog.
the
You can look
haircuts
it
good?
up. I don't know what the haircuts is good. That maybe haircuts is getting a little pricey,
Yeah,
dog. We at $50 for haircuts now. So another 100 to have young sit on your lap.
and that's just it.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware,
And
that's what
Jokers
this
is paying.
Jokers is paying, dog. Jokers is paying. Jokers is paying for a lot of stuff, dog. You saw the youngins is paying 4K to go outside in nature and scream out loud.
They ain't gotta go to nature to scream out loud. Send that K right this way. 4K right this way.
Dog,
Primrose Studios. Lights, camera, action. For
dog, it's
4K?
a wild world out here, bro. It's wild out here. It's wild. I I
The
ain't
world's
got no.
changing too fast. Like I'm too old. No, I'm just out the way. I don't know none of this stuff that's going on. None of it.
Yeah, it's a new day, though. They about to start having robots out here is walking around as people. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference. Biden might be a robot, though. He might be a robot clone type Batman, dog. The way he been looking in the
Sleeping
IG
Jeff.
videos and like the other day, somebody shook his hand and then they went through like Chuck Schumer shook his hand and like shook everybody's hand, and then he put his hand back out for another handshake, like the Bama glitched or something.
The
I
Bama
it's just
died 2 years ago, and they just used the like Life of Bernie clone Bama to go out there and act
yeah,
like he's
I
still around.
don't know. It's something, bro. It's something, something. Uh, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but he not all the way there. If he go up against If he go up against Trump in the
He
election,
getting
it's
washed.
over. He gonna lose, though. He gonna get washed because his mind is Space Cadet 9, dog. He not even on Earth, bro. Like this man of mine, I don't the facial expressions and all that
He
say
said the Bama
his
not on Earth.
battery, dog. All his facial expressions say his battery low, dog, on his information
It's not
systems.
rechargeable.
Yeah, it's
So
like, yeah,
they
bro.
this is what
So,
they for, so this is what they get.
bro, bring Hillary back or something, dog. She got a better chance than this Batman. He not coherent, bro. It's about to be a wild election, bro.
It's
A wild.
consequences that like people just want to go out and do what they want to do and expect it not to be consequences on the back end. This what you get when you get what you want.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
this
want to hear no
drink.
crying, no blaming black men. None of that come November. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yo, why we know all the narratives that's gonna be
Because you know it's coming. And you know where they get they
Oh,
talking points from, and they're gonna come right on the internet with it, and I don't want to hear it.
yeah, yeah, man. You already
None
know.
of it.
You already know. Celtics win the championship, Aaron. I think we knew. Number 18 for the Celtics. They washed the Mavericks in the last game.
Yeah.
Again, Luka didn't play no defense. It was close for maybe about a quarter and a half. Then they
Smack.
just blew the doors off them. Um, I mean, like I said, I didn't think. I mean, now that we're looking at the series is over, Celtics was a way better team. But going into it, I thought that they were well matched teams.
Why?
But because I thought that the Mavs had the firepower offensively to hang in there with the Celtics. But
Two jokers and
I
Joe
was
Blows.
wrong. I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong.
This is my biggest take.
I thought it was going to at least go like 6, maybe 7. They didn't stand a chance. Boston washed them.
My biggest take from this series is Minnesota needs to fire the head coach as fast as they possibly can. As fast as they can.
Mhm.
Because there's no way when you see this team that got rolled out against the Celtics and saw what they were able to do, that with everything that Minnesota has, they couldn't put forth a better effort against this team. Like it's egregious. So that was my biggest take from all this. I didn't think Dallas had a chance. I mean, I didn't think they had a chance against Minnesota. I didn't think they had a chance against the Clippers before the injuries. So I just felt like this was one of those years like when Golden State had won a year that way. The Milwaukee Bucks won a year that way, where just injuries and certain things happen where you just had a bunch of luck and you end up going further than you probably would have gone if everybody was relatively healthy or the path was just a little bit different of resistance. So
Mhm.
um, I think they outkicked their coverage this year. Like to Mavericks, I think that's a win. To have Luca go to the finals and they're gonna talk about him in a different way going forward. To have
Mhm.
Kyrie be able to be like Batman on another team that went to the finals after everybody tried to slander him out the league. And so I
Mhm.
think it's considered a success, even though they didn't win. I don't think they really had a chance, or they're a championship caliber team when you look at the roster
Mhm.
and look at the breakdown. So
Mhm. Yeah. Nah, I agree. I agree. I mean, Mavericks definitely exceeded expectations. Uh Celtics, I just thought it was their time anyway. Like I just thought it was their time. They already been to the final. I mean, they were showing the stats for Jayson Tatum, and it looked like this dude was in the like he played so many playoff games. Just the Celtics, they drafted well. They got him and Brown and just the right pieces. They got Holiday, and Holiday was big, dog. Like that Bama, like if you want to win the championship, you need a player like Holiday because he just does all the little things that nobody wants to do anymore. So definitely, like Holiday was a big pickup. Like losing Marcus Smart and then bringing Drew Holiday on to just do what Marcus Smart was doing and some. Um, and Drew Holiday don't get enough credit offensively for what he's able to do offensively because he's just not a big name scorer. But the Bam was hitting trays, step backs. He was getting to the cup. Like he just showed up. So, I mean, I don't. Mavs really didn't have a chance when they had Porzingis and all of their pieces there. I mean, I thought Porzingis' knee was supposed to be messed up. This man was out there looking regular to me. I mean, he wasn't scoring like he generally does, but he was out there functional. So, I mean, he got the whole offseason to chill out and rest. So, I don't know what his injury situation is going to be going forward, but he got a chip, though. Ex-Wizard, another ex-Wizard with a chip. Yeah. So, I mean, shout out to the Boston Celtics, getting the chip. When the Wizards going to get to the finals?
When Taliasis dropped dead.
Will it happen in our lifetime?
Now with the new
When you,
technology, Batman gonna be a brain in a canister like what was the Batman Ninja Turtles?
Dr. Oops,
Krang, or whatever the brain that was operating the
right?
machine.
No, that's a new technology. Go ahead, Bama's
Yeah, go ahead,
preserve
the
their
Batman
brain still
forever.
be out. I'm like, no. Is that murder if a Bama just brain sitting in a test tube joint, just sitting in water? You just
You
you
burn
just go
that
up there,
joint,
just
put
crack
the shit down
that
there.
joint, just put a chisel inside that joint, and the
Only
water
time you
gush
got a
out.
chance.
Is that
You you saw how quickly. I mean, I know a season hasn't really been played since the new
uh,
regime came in. GM and head coach anyway with the skins, but you can see like how the climate can change really fast and optimism can grow really fast when you get the cancer out. And I think Taliasis for the Wizards, it's just clear when you see what's going on here versus everywhere else, even with the hiring, with just all of the stuff they kind of doing the players, and it's just you can tell this he's just gonna be one of those owners where it's never gonna happen until somebody else
takes over.
takes over. Maybe
That's
it's his son, maybe it's somebody else, but as long as he's in charge and he
it's
signing the
a fail.
checks, it's
It's
a
a
wrap.
fail. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have no faith in that organization at all. Um, the Washington Commanders, Brandon Ayuk was on an IG or FaceTime with Jaden Daniels and basically said that the 49ers don't want him. They don't want him back. They don't want me back. Is there a possibility that the Washington Commanders pursues Brandon Ayuk and brings him onto the roster? If so, what does that mean for the other pieces on the team? Is there a viable trade scenario that you could see happening where they would get Brandon Ayuk? I mean, it's just a lot of questions. I mean, clearly Brandon Ayuk, we're just gonna keep it. He the best receiver on the 49ers. Hands down. Had a good season last year. Um, you know, I, what are your thoughts on Brandon Ayuk bringing him to the Washington Commanders? Are they gonna make a play for him? Does it make sense? What are your thoughts, sir?
I think the team is not good enough to to say who they're not going to bring in. So if the
Okay.
option is there, you got to explore it. It all comes
Okay.
down to what the compensation is going to be. So if we're talking a 3 and a 6 or a 3 and a 5, somewhere in that neighborhood, it can get a little tricky with this regime because we're running them. We'll say that's a no-brainer. Get it away ASAP. But
Mm-hmm.
this team, or at least Adam Peters being associated with the 49ers, like they're really good at drafting late in the draft rounds, like getting a player in the third or fourth or fifth that can actually end up being a starter or a Pro Bowler. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to kind of weigh that differently with this new regime versus a third and a fifth with Ron was basically trash anyway. That being said, if you can get a starter, a
No,
Pro
a
Bowler,
second and a third with Ron was trash.
right,
First was trash.
right, it's definitely a first, and so that's what they would have to weigh. But I would
Okay.
imagine they would be much better negotiators than previous regimes have been.
Okay.
So, and the relationship with the 49ers already
Mm-hmm.
there, it seems like a no-brainer. Like he's definitely the second best receiver on the team day one if he gets traded for. He's
Mm-hmm.
right behind um, McLaurin. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just think it gives you depth. It gives your rookie quarterback more weapons. Somebody that's his best friend already that he played in college with that helps him get acclimated to the pros. And
Mm-hmm.
I just think so many things about it make sense, but I don't
Makes
know
sense.
what the team thinks. Um,
Yeah, I
That's
mean, one
Peter.
of the one of the contingencies I'm sure is if you're trading for Brandon Ayuk, you're looking to give him a long-term contract, which he is looking for. So I don't. I
I
think
don't
that. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I just think that that adds another element into it that you would have to consider by making a trade.
So the only two things I would add is a lot of times when players get in this situation where the team they played for they want to get paid by,
Hmm.
sometimes they'll be like, okay, I'll play for another team if you're not going to pay me on this 1 year, but I'm not playing for you on this 1 year. I feel like I've done enough to be justified to get that contract.
Hmm.
So I think I could see a scenario where because it's Jaden Daniels and because it's a contract year, he'll come and ball out and not be a headache without necessarily having to be read up. Even if they say,
Okay.
hey, you play good this year, we'll take care of you. What I
Hmm.
wouldn't want to see happen is being that they got Terry on a discount at like 20 mil a year, which looks like crazy low now.
Hmm.
You don't want to bring a trade for a guy and then pay him damn near
More than
double
your guy.
than what you paying Terry because that
Yeah.
could be an issue.
Yeah.
And so that's the only thing I would be careful to kind of
Agree.
navigate
Okay. No,
to
that
make
makes
sure I'm
sense.
like, hey, come here, you play good, we'll take care of you, but we gotta
Yeah.
take care of Terry first. So make sure, you know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah.
don't want
Yeah.
to bring
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's your first season as a head coach, as a GM, and all that, and
Yeah.
you
You're
coming
not. You're
in
not trying to bring no issues.
and
Like
Terry
not
don't
even
give you
like.
no problems
Yeah. Yeah. Terry don't give you no problems, and yeah.
and cook with bums. So it's like you just got to be careful
Yeah.
upsetting him
Yeah. Nah. Agree.
or him
Agree.
being like, okay, you paying these new like where mine at?
Yeah. Dog. I
So if you could get him without having to
pay
give him a
him
long
right
term
away. Yeah.
contract, even if that means, hey, we're not gonna franchise tag you or whatever you got to do, or we'll give you a little bit of convert all this to bonus money, or just
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
can do tricky contract stuff to shut a
Yeah.
dude up
Yeah.
for one
Yeah.
year. Figure
Yeah.
that part out without overpaying or without paying him more than what you
Yeah.
paying Terry.
Yeah. Nah. Agree. Agree. Nah. I think that that's the way to go. I think you hit all the points and covered all the bases. Um. Yeah. If the 49ers lose Brandon Ayuk, that's going to be impactful to their team because he's the only true route running wide receiver on the 49ers.
But the
He,
Shanahans, they drafted that white boy out of
yeah,
they
Purcell.
think, oh yeah, like we got what I mean, like we don't need him.
But it just don't go that way, Aaron. You know football,
The
we know football.
Shanahans.
Like
The
it
Shanahan.
just it just don't work that way. It just don't work that way. I'm sure that the kid is gonna play and be all right, but like
You got
it
to see
just
it first in the pros. That ain't
yeah,
it don't go like that.
yeah. Plus, I mean, my evaluation, the kid is good, but he ain't he ain't
He ain't a guy.
day one. Yeah,
He
he
ain't
ain't
a
him.
guy.
Exactly. Like you probably work him in, he probably has some, but like day one, he not coming in. He ain't no Puka Nakua or nothing like that. Like, nah, Bob. So um yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Um they came out with the NFL offseason power rankings, Aaron. What team you think number 32?
The worst team in the league. It's not the Bears.
The worst team in the league.
It's not. Give me a second. I gotta.
It's not the
It's
Bears.
not the Bears. It ain't the Skins. I know that it's not the Skins. You said 32, last in the
It's
league.
not, it's not Washington. Too. Yeah.
Who's the trashiest team? Let me think. Who the worst quarterback in the league? Let's start there.
Uh,
Who got a trash quarterback?
you should get this though.
I ain't thought about football in so long. I'm
He
trying to
was he,
remember all the
he
teams.
was he was trash last year, but he was also I don't, if I say this, then you're gonna know
Hold on, I'm
right
about to pull up
away.
the teams and look because I ain't even
He
thought
was a
about the
rookie
rest of the
last
teams.
year.
Let me see. NFL
Yeah.
teams.
You gonna know.
So- Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
They last.
Carolina Panthers, though. Unfortunately, they gonna be trash again this year.
Yeah.
We need to do our own rankings. Yeah,
Then after
it's
them,
gonna be
it's
tough
probably
for them, bro.
Titans.
It's just,
I would have either the Titans. Oh, the Patriots gonna be bad too. I got Titans, Patriots, Saints, all in that kind of trash bucket.
Broncos,
Broncos for sure.
New England. Yeah. Now
I can't wait.
they got the command. They got the Commanders in this list. I just uh,
20.
I 4
24.
24. Yeah. I think
I mean,
I
they
mean
drafted
I think
second. You
that's
can't complain too
reasonable.
much. Yeah, you draft second
Yeah.
overall,
Nah.
you ass.
Yeah, so I mean, that
But this
joint.
teams
Of
is worse
course,
than them. I think the
Chiefs at the
Broncos
top.
worse than the Skins. Uh, Broncos, Saints, Giants. Oh, Giants got to be down there, way down there. 28, 29, 27,
Nah, 6.
26.
Yeah, so yeah,
Where the Jets at?
so
Your favorite squad?
no, I hate the Jets.
For no reason.
17.
They got them 17.
No, these Bama's is overrated. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, dog. They get credit to Aaron Rodgers. They think he gonna do something special. That's why I don't like these Bama's, dog. They not about to do nothing special. They about to lose like everybody else. Uh, yeah. So I mean, they saying, "Oh, can Daniels finish as a top 10 quarterback this year?"
Yes.
Already,
The answer is yes.
we got one, Aaron. We finally got one. Finally got one. It's been forever, but we
Top 10
finally
is
got
not
one.
hard to do, given the quarterbacks that's in this league now, because a lot of the guys retired over the last few years. You got Lamar, you got Josh Allen, you got Burrow, Dak, CJ, uh, Golf is in there now, Love is in there now, Matt Stafford wash. You got Mahomes. What's that?
Those are the
8.
best.
Then you got Tua,
Yeah.
you got Hertz, A Rod,
Hurts gonna be in there.
and then you got what's the boy in the Chargers?
Kirk Cousins,
Nah, stop it.
Dak Prescott.
With the Chargers, my guy
Oh, Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough.
Uh-huh.
Top 15, yeah, but I think you got some guys that slated there. He would have to have a hell of a season. Like Commanders gonna have to win 2 playoff games for this Bama to be top 10.
Yeah, nah,
Like he got to cook like that.
he gotta cook. He gotta cook.
It's a lot of
It's-
young quarterbacks. Like the league is in solid position. My
yeah.
man, though, my other man, like this Bama's been disappointing though.
Who's
Trevor
that?
Lawrence, like
He
he
got the
was one of the
bag though.
greatest. He was one of the greatest prospects in the history of the draft. And then this Bama's been so below
He been
mediocre.
mediocre. They showed a stat the other day. Him and Daniel Jones got the same numbers.
Right. And I'd be slandering Daniel Jones. Like
Yeah,
super slander.
I do. So he's really getting paid for his potential.
And I don't love Doug Peterson. It's, I really wish Leftwich would have gotten that job. So I don't. It's just, but you still got to play better than having stats on par with Daniel Jones because that boy's ass.
Yeah,
He's
it's
the worst quarterback I ever seen get paid in the history of the NFL. He's the worst, and it's not even close. Worse than Kirk. Like Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback to get paid.
yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see this year because now, I mean, his yearly per salary is up there.
55.
It's up there. So
Highest paid quarterback in the league. And you got stats like
nah,
Daniel.
he's at 40.
Oh, you talking about Daniel Jones. I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence.
Unacceptable. I'm trying, yeah, Trevor Lawrence, yeah. It's unacceptable. So I I expect him to have a really good year this year. And kind of justify his contract. But yeah, bro, that joint. Trevor Lawrence got the bag though. But then they had the embarrassing playoff loss when they played the Chargers and lost that joint. Oh no, they beat the Chargers in that game. That was the comeback game. Yeah, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happened with the Jaguars this year. They got what's his name? Um, his name Brian Johnson Jr.
Brian Thomas from LSU.
The new receiver. Yeah, Brian
Yeah,
Thomas.
he
Yeah,
got will.
he one of them ones, Aaron. he one of them.
Yeah, and I think that'll help a lot. I
He
didn't
one of
always
them
love
ones.
Lawrence's weapons. I didn't love the weapons necessarily, like
Yeah,
Christian Kirk.
Ike Bike receiver,
Okay,
Christian Kirk, Ike Bike. Yeah,
Ridley is like okay. I hear you, but like so. I mean, that should only help. But he got to play better than what he's been playing.
nah, that's a fact. That's a
Or
fact.
Doug Peterson has got to go. This might be
Mhm.
hot seat year because they paid the quarterback. He ain't going nowhere.
That's a fact. Yeah. Uh, Willie Mays passed today, bro. 93.
I can believe he
Hall
was
of
still alive.
Famer. Yeah, bro. Still here. Still here.
93 is
Ticking.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a long time. Most athletes, I don't feel like be living that long. Or maybe
No,
that's just
nobody
football
be living that
athletes.
long.
Yeah,
93,
you right.
especially black people don't be living that long. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, he hung on. He hung on. Did you see um the Angel Reese foul on Caitlin Clark? Everybody was in the had everybody in a tizzy. She got the
Yeah,
flagrant card on her.
yeah.
Yeah, she just brushed her. It wasn't nothing.
I'm tired. I'm just tired of. They need to just
Uh-huh.
play in a vacuum for 2 years and then pop back out. I'm tired of all this WNBA conversation based around one thing only. I'm just tired of it.
Hey, they need to just lower the rims, dog. The 9 feet. Let
Everything but
these
the
youngins
basketball.
let these youngins dunk, pipe. Yeah, it's everything but basketball. I don't understand it. They lower the rims.
That's
People
the most
gonna tune
exciting
in.
part of the game, and it's like to just have that completely removed.
Dog, this is what I'm trying to tell people.
It's
Less
asinine.
than, less than 1% of the whole WNBA population can dunk a basketball. The way it's constructed right now, less than 1%. So you think about the game before. Remember when the NBA first started, they didn't have a bunch of Bamas dunking. It was the ABA and it was Julius Irvin and all them Bama Gervin, them Bamas was dunking the basketball. They were like, oh, we need that. What they do? That's when they try. Hey, we gotta shut down the ABA. Bring all them black players over here, dog, because they dunking and all that. Because for real, they ain't want the dunking. But when they saw how many people was watching the joint because of the
How they
dunk,
always operate.
they
They
ain't want the
hate it
dunking at first because
till
it's
they
like
see the bread.
I can't dunk. So why we? Then Bam was like, oh, that bread going up. Oh, my salary about to increase. Hey, bring him on in.
That's how it
Let
go.
him dunk. That's what I'm saying. The youngest just need to
So how
lower the
much lower?
rim.
6 inches, a foot,
9 feet, dog. Lower it to
or a whole foot?
so no. This is what you need to do. You need to do a test to see what you need. You need at least 50% of the league to be able to dunk. At least 50%. All the league ain't got to be able to dunk, but at least 50% is going to give you enough of them dunking to where it will increase the
It
entertainment value.
already look awkward. You go ahead, these youngers out here hurting themselves, dog, trying to dunk
I
on
don't
each
care. I don't care. That's all entertainment. If a youngin get hurt dunking on somebody or posterized or like, can you
But
imagine?
is it going to affect the shooting? That's what I wonder. Because WNBA is
No,
really about shooting, even though the shooting
Aaron,
percentage is be low.
they shooting
But it's
from
really
28,
about
28% from the field. What difference do it make? Honestly, really, the shooting percentage might go up. It might go up, Aaron. If you lower the rim, that's less you got to jump. You know what I'm saying?
but they've been shooting one way for 10, 15, 20 years.
Oh, come on, bro.
What are we talking about here?
Y'all want the bread or no?
They should at least try it. Or some. I wonder if you could have some teams that go ahead and had a 9-foot rim just to, even mid-season. Like certain teams got 9 feet, certain teams got 10 feet. Just like a trial run to see what the views is, what the what the impact would be,
No, if they said we're changing the height of the rim
or
to
certain
9 feet,
games,
we'd be like, what?
like the in-season tournament, where you got like, okay, these games the rim is going to be at 9 feet for like, I don't know how many games they got in the season. Let's say they got 20 games for
Uh-huh.
like 3 games during the season. The rim is at 9 feet. I feel like the youngins would be excited. When we used to go to the rec and they told us they would lower the rims
Hey,
so we
dog.
could dunk when we was kids.
Hey,
Niggas used to ask, "Hey, can you lower the rims?" They're like, "Nah, can you lower the rims?" They'd probably be sice. They
Size.
they argue with us because they don't want men to say nothing, but they
Yeah.
would low key be sice and be trying to dunk on everything.
Dog, just think that add another whole arsenal in your game. All them bunny lamps, them babies be missing anyway. You lower the rims and you can just dunk the joint instead of try to lay it up and they be missing bunnies, bro. Like easy joints, just where you just that joint be let them dunk. I'm watching. You tuning in, Aaron?
If
They
they
just
lower the
they
rims,
just
I'm gonna
they say
definitely watch
the
it
rim
first.
the rim lowered to eight and a half
No, they can't
tomorrow.
do 8 feet. That's 2 feet though. That's two
That
feet.
the average WNBA youngin is how tall?
About
Five
it,
seven, 5'8".
probably. I don't know. Dog, I don't be paying attention to these youngins like that.
So you
I
so
know they can't dunk, and I know they shooting 33% from the field. That's what I know.
dog.
You got a
I'm
powerful
telling you,
Angel Reese, a forward, shooting 33%.
dog. Just think of
You can't
Angel
even do
Reese
press
today.
conferences. If you shoot 33%, you don't go to the podium after the game. You go back to the floor and get some shots up.
Dog, Angel Reese dunking on Mamas if they lower the rim.
No,
She
that's a fact.
dunking.
That's a
She
fact.
dunking.
And I think that fits her personality more than having her out there trying to like. Because think about it. If you were forward in the WNBA and you
And
can't dunk, what is your like signal? You can't really have like,
you can't two hand or you can't drop step and then
right,
two
like
hand.
Caitlin Clark has the three, which is that excitement value that just is removed from most of the youngest who can't dunk in the WNBA. If you add that, that gives some of those players like just a thing, like the three, or like somebody that got crazy handles. It's just another thing,
And
like
gives them
signature.
yes. Yes. And you'll watch a youngin get tomahawk like just come down the
Highlights
lane
gonna
and
be
just
crazy. Highlights and lowlights gonna be crazy. It's
ah,
gonna be like them Charlie Chaplin silent movies with the like. It's gonna be a lot of bloopers on that joint.
it's gonna be a lot of bloopers because youngins gonna try to duck and get hung and all types of stuff. But hey, that's more entertainment. Yeah.
Did you see
So
that profit and loss statement that came out with the WNBA
nah,
this week? Said they
what is it?
operated at a $50 million loss.
What are we waiting for? What
Wait,
are we waiting for?
wait. You didn't see AB's tweet in relation to this?
Nah, what did AB say? You talking about Antonio Brown?
Yes.
What did
Go look it up on
Antonio
your
Brown?
phone now. Don't put it on
Hold
the
on,
screen. Do not put it on the screen.
hold on. Is that OC?
Don't put it on the screen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, let's see.
They said $50 million loss, and then he tweeted, and you're gonna know as soon as you read it.
Okay, Antonio, a charity for
Take his phone. The Bama's out of control.
he got CTE.
CTE
He
for
got
sure,
he
for
got
sure.
he got CTE.
He called
You
himself
can't
CTESPN.
you you can't say that.
You can't, but he did.
Antonio
Just keep
Brown
that shit.
calls the WNBA a charity.
Don't even say it.
Antonio Brown said it, not me.
Bama's wild.
Now yeah, he OC, bro. He OC. You can't say that.
That's when you rich and you don't need like he still got all because he said he didn't really spend most of his earnings, so the Bama don't really need money from nowhere. So he just saying and doing whatever he want to do.
He said nobody actually watches it.
And they taking private jets with a $50 million loss. Talking about doubling salaries and all this
No,
other
they're
stuff.
still losing money, even with Caitlin Clark, because the more
Yeah,
that they like
50
try to
million
like,
is lost.
the more they've like try to like force her out, like they're not even putting her on the front page of the. It's just, yeah, I don't get what their marketing situation. I would have just, if I ran the WNBA, they just would have come into the season with the rims lowered. Actually, I would have lowered the rims 5 years ago, and they would have adjusted by now, and
They don't have a
they would have.
choice. You operate at a $50 million loss. What they gonna do?
Yo, you try anything. I had them youngins out and playing basketball in Timberland boots, whatever, dog. I'm trying everything to try to get the bread up. You're not gonna try any and
Timberland
everything.
boots. You do have to try stuff. Like I think they tried too much to kind of mirror it to what the NBA is doing, but you can't do
It's
that.
not the NBA.
It's not. The product is not the
They
same. So
doing
you gotta
those color basketball courts trash. Like I just no do something that's really gonna impact the entertainment value.
so lower the rim is your number one thing. What's the next? Give me five things. Paul.
All right. So you need to lower the rim. That's number one, right? And you need to test trial it to make sure that they dunking and all that. Like you at least 50% of the league got to be dunking. You really want 75% be able to dunk, but I settle for 50 because that's even that is enough to add an element of dunking. It gives the power forward something in the center, something to actually do that they can't do right now. That's for starters. Second thing I would do is I probably would if I'm really I would like right now is like they got the WNBA games happening now. I would just try to slide into those NBA slots for with the WNBA. Like just basically like replace as the WNBA is over, just replace those slots with the WNBA as the NBA has ended. Because people are creatures of habit and they're like literally around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, people just looking for stuff. Those games need to be on. You don't need to have no 5 o'clock, no 4:30 afternoon games, none of that. Gotta scratch that. Every game needs to be between 7:30 and 8 o'clock every weeknight. You probably have to extend the season because I know they only have but so many games per the year, but you gotta extend the season. Then what else would I do? I don't know. I think it's good what they're doing with the like the walk-in, like showing a dress code with the
Yes.
walk-ins,
Yeah.
like the player.
That's the
That's
most
good.
I've seen WNBA players is watching like,
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know she looked like this without the uniform.
yeah, yeah. They need to get more of that. More of that without the uniform. Like, oh, this is she dressed nice. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you need more of that. You need more of that. The swag and the style, like all of that. You need more of that. That's pretty much it. The rim, lowering the rim's gonna be enough to move the needle to at least get you back to
$25 million loss instead of 50.
you might could get the zero loss.
Not in 1 year.
Not 1 year, maybe, but it'll get you to 25. It'll cut it in half for sure.
What could you do to get more women to watch instead of trying to guilt men to watch more? What could you
You
do to
have
get
you
women to
you
watch?
you would have to So this is what they should do. If
Taylor
you're
Swift
trying to
start
get
dating one of them.
nah. You gotta link the fashion to the joint. So you have to listen. You gotta link up with like Yves Saint Laurent and some of these different designers and have them designing outfits for these youngins and link it to those brands that women wear. You gotta
Regular
make
women
that
is
link.
wearing.
Yes, regular women, because that's who you need. That's who you need. The other demographics already kind of like tune in a little bit. So you're trying to get the people who don't generally tune in to tune in. There's probably like me, there's probably I would say maybe like 30% of the male population that don't watch now. And you could probably get 15% of them, 15 to 20% if you put Duncan in that joint. We easy. The my demographic who's not watching the joint at all because it's just the product is just trash. They'll come back if you put Duncan in there. I think too. This may sound a little cheesy, but I feel like you should let them like you should hold the whistle and not really be calling a whole lot of fouls.
Just let them go out there and just melee like mutant league drink.
Yeah. Remember they had a basketball joint with the women and it was like a gladiator type joint. Yanks just get knocked off they it ain't gotta be that egregious, but I think that will help the game though. Yeah, you just let it, you know, but you gotta call fouls for Caitlin Clark. I mean, she gotta get every foul. She gotta average. I want to make her like must see TV like Jordan.
So build the
Or
whole fakeness around them like they did with Kobe and all that stuff. Like all the calls, all the championships, Tim Donaghy, all the extra, making sure she a success and ride
everything.
that gravy train while you can.
At least this year and next year, like what I would do is this is storyline. I would like Caitlin Clark averaging 40, but they losing. Next year, somehow they get the lottery pick, they get the balls bounced their way, they get the first pick again. Get the best youngin again out of the drink. Indiana Fever like that now. Then you got two pieces, Caitlin Clark and whoever the next youngin coming out that's tough. You pair them together. You give her the call. You send them to the finals that second year. They lose in the finals, but you send them there. Build that narrative. Then the third year, then you let her win the championship. Trust me, people will watch. People will watch, bro. Anything else we ain't talk about?
Tank knocked that
Dog,
knocked
he
that
punished that. He was scared, bro. The Batman he was fighting was scared. He was scared. You could just see it. He was scared in the press conference. So I knew Tank was gonna punish him. I knew he was. Um, it was just a matter of time. So he finally got him in the eighth and just got him up out of there. Oh,
what's
my
the
man
weight
Roy. You said
what?
what?
What's the weight difference between Tank and Crawford?
But I think Crawford is in the higher weight class.
Yeah, but I
So
want
he
to
would
know
have
the
to
weight
he would
difference.
have to lose weight to come down to Tank. But I mean, Bud is the only person I can see fighting him that's not scared. Bud not scared. So that's the first criteria. You just can't be scared of Tank. That's the first criteria. All these other Bammers, they talking, Haney, all them, they all talking, but they all scared for real. Bud is the only one who I feel like is not, but they not in the same weight class. So I don't know if that can work. Bro. I don't
Tank
know.
said he'll fight Crawford at 147.
He don't want to do that.
I'm
He
trying to
don't,
figure out what he fights at now though.
I thought he was like 130, 135. Yeah.
Oh, that's. I ain't gonna say that.
What?
Niggas smashing young is bigger than 140 and 135. That's crazy. This is
Yeah.
a grown man. Is
Yeah,
135.
he what? Yeah, 132. That's where he fight at. 132
How tall is this nigga? 5'5", 5'6".
height. Let me see his height. 5'5",
That's crazy.
132.
You think you could whoop him?
Bud Crawford 5'8".
That's a big difference in boxing.
Let's see his weight.
154, 147.
Mm, Terrence Crawford is currently now 180. He just revealed it on Twitter. He
Oh
said,
damn.
let me see. Yeah, it's a one. Yeah, he's a
So you gotta drop a rack of weight to get to
yeah,
this.
he a grown man, dog. He ain't he
Yeah.
gotta become a kid. He
The
gotta become
physics, yeah, the physics don't work for that. They'll
yeah,
probably figure out a way to do it, but the physics just don't work.
yeah, no, yeah, it ain't gonna happen, dog. You said, could I fight who?
Like Tank, he 5'5", 132.
He'll beat the brakes off me, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I ain't stupid. I mean,
You said you could beat Jake Paul. He's
Jake
6'2",
Paul, he
220.
he a YouTuber, dog. I ain't scared of that Bama. Ain't nobody worried about
You
Jake.
get knocked out by 5'5", man. That Jake.
Dog, the thing is, I just get out the ring. I before Bama knocked me out, I
Like
just
Martin.
get out the ring. I just shake my gloves off. You got it, dog. I ain't, I ain't gonna be fighting getting beat up in a main
Dog,
stage.
132, 5'5".
Bro, but this the thing though. This the thing. He a professional, bro. I'm just a regular Joe Schmo. I ain't even been in a fight in 25 plus years, bro. I don't know, but like, yeah, bro.
He ain't
I
knocking you
mean,
out though, right?
as much as I would try to like keep him at bay, like he a tactician, bro. And
Your, your energy level has changed completely from when you was talking about Jake Paul just last
Jake
year.
Paul, I'm not scared of Jake Paul, dog. It might got something to do with
The
his skin
punching for the
complexion.
protection.
I just yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Ain't
not
no white boy
scared.
knocking you out.
Yeah, it's no way under
And then
no
you gonna end
circumstances.
up like Deontay Wilder, get
Dog,
knocked out by a
my
Chinaman.
heart, yeah, it's no way. My heart is too big to lose to a Bama like that. Like my brain is so it's just weird how the brain work, dog. But it just there's no possibility of losing in my mind to that Bama. But to Tank, because I know, first of all, he from Baltimore too, bro. Like, no, I'm not. He would no, bro. No, you might have a chance. You might have better
I
chance.
outweigh a man by 100 pounds, and I'm a foot taller than this Bama. There's no
Yeah,
way this Bama
yeah,
knock.
yeah. You just, but
You might get tired, and
you
then
just gonna have to keep him. You're gonna have to keep him here because if you get inside one time and one of them Jones even graze your chin piece, you might be asleep, dog. The Bama like
no, it's no 5'5" Bama on the planet.
Tank, Aaron, Tank, bro. It, Aaron,
The laws
I
of
don't know
physics.
how you. I don't know how you gonna keep him back though for 12 rounds.
I ain't got to keep him back. His arms is probably half my arms.
I'm telling you, but this is the thing because you big. If he hit you with a body shot joint right to your liver, yeah, you might
He
cough
said
up
to your
blood.
liver.
You might cough up blood, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's boxing.
I'm not going to sleep.
Once
Under
the
any
gloves touch
circumstances.
you,
I might lose on the cards for not throwing a lot of
you
punches,
might
being
go.
tired.
Yo, you might been. You might be throwing up your
It's
lunch
going
out
12.
there. It's going 12. And let me call Tank right now, bro.
It's going 12.
100K on the line. I would, yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't even fight him for money. Like if somebody was like, "Yeah, I give you 50,000
Not
to
50,
fight
but
Tank," then
250,000. You fighting?
yeah, 250. I'm fighting, though. I go to sleep on TV for 250,000 because that very
Yeah,
well might happen. I might go to sleep. Real talk. So,
I would be crying.
but dog, it's a professional boxer, and
It's
that's
just
the
like
thing.
Martin and
Yeah,
Tommy
and
Hearns,
no,
dog.
but this
It's
is
gonna
the
be
thing. This is the thing.
hilarious.
This is how I know I would lose the fight because I already lost it in my mind, dog. I already know like the Bama just gonna beat me up. So I don't stand a chance. So to get in there, it just I'm gonna take a dive.
You ain't gonna land no punches.
The
You ain't gonna
Bama's
land no
130,
punches.
33. So his hand speed
You gotta like
is like,
lean on him.
dog, his hand speed is 10 times mine. I don't want to lean on him because you get close. That give he get up, dog. I
You
might
gotta
be
lean
both
on him.
hands like this, going to sleep midair. Like it just no, bro. It's all bad. I don't want to try. I don't want to. No, I don't want to fight no more. He got it. He's a professional, bro. I fight the Batman he fought this weekend. I fight
Right.
him. Yeah,
What
but I'm
about
not.
the Mexican man that was cheating, that was juicing? Was it Ryan Garcia?
Oh, Garcia.
Would you fight him? See, you believe you could beat him, and you knocking niggas
Nah,
out too.
nah, nah, nah. I don't think I can be
At
the
least he
Bama put,
5'7".
but he put rocks in his hand, in his gloves though. He
You
doing all
so a
types.
Mexican knock you out, but not no white boy.
Nah. Oh no, under no circumstance. But dog, they built for the fighting though. That Bama the Mexican Bama be fighting, bro. So it's just different. It's just
But going to
different
sleep is just
concepts.
different. Like it's one thing to lose the fight. It's one thing to lose convincingly and get whooped. But going to sleep on TV is crazy.
I ain't going to sleep.
Going to sleep on TV. Your baby, just
I,
imagine.
I might go.
Dad, Mama, what happened to Dad? He's sleeping on the canvas.
Dog, the thing is though, you might not get up.
You can't even tell her to go to bed no more. She'll
Yeah.
say, "Daddy, you go to bed like you
So
did on
hold on. So
TV."
hold on. The duty fought this weekend. Tank Davis fought this weekend. Did he go to sleep? He got knocked out.
He got
But
knocked out. I count that as sleep. When
he,
you lose your faculties, that's sleep. Even if it's for a short amount of time. Baba took a nap for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
when if you hit the canvas face down,
You
that's
sleep.
sleep the mill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get woke up when you hit the gym.
yeah. That yeah. I'm not fighting Tank Davis though.
What about AB? He would get
Oh,
whooped like
I'll fight AB. I fight AB in a heartbeat, though. I fight AB. That Batman can't fight.
he got
I
no
feel
neck.
like
He look a weird
I
looking
feel
dude.
like our hands are equivalent, though, because all he
Get
do is
whooped and get paid.
make a whole bunch of noises. That Batman got his jaw
He,
rewired. He in a hospital getting plastic surgery, dog. So
and the Batman he
we can.
fought looked like somebody from one of the Prince bands or Morris. What is it? Morris Day. I was looking at the Batman that whooped him. Like, you gotta be kidding me. This the dude
Yeah,
you lost to?
yeah. So we can play. Yeah, we can fight. I'll fight him.
25 grand.
25 grand, easy. Yeah, I'll fight him for 25 grand. If I win, it's an extra 25 on top.
You gonna have a name. You gonna have another fight lined up right after you beat AB.
Nah, I'm done. I'm
Be like
done.
George Foreman fighting in your
Cause
40th
dog, because that's the thing. You keep fighting, you gonna go to sleep
just like
eventually.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, you gonna go to sleep eventually. So it's best to just stay out of there. Mm-mm. All right, follow us at OSS 980 Other Side of Sports. Please subscribe to the channel. Happy Juneteenth. Enjoy your day off. I'm gonna hit the links early, 6 a.m. tea time. We're gonna get it. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out to Lance J. Shout out to
Kicking it with G-Man.
Kicking with G-Man. Ben and those best. Shout out to Where's Buffy? Shout out to them. And we out.